Hello and welcome everybody. It's Wednesday evening and it's another day. It's for a Duckhook show. Looking forward to being in your company today. We've got a lot to talk about and especially the team clash that happened at Elements 2 weekends ago. What a good time it was. We've got our winning captain once again, Brandon Fenter, with us. And then we've got a blast from the past joining us. I'm sure you know if you've seen. And then we've got our regular Hansi man with us. Hello, Hansi. Taking over Fricky's spot. Up.
Hello, how's
You've
it,
been,
Mazo?
you've been promoted.
I see how now I'm moving up in the league. So yeah,
How's that braai going? Is it going to be dead by the time we finish?
no, it's just a fire now. The braai is done. Sorted
Mm-hmm.
that out quickly before the show. So yeah, it's just a nice little ambiance here at the back.
Very nice. There you see Brandon. Hello, champion.
How's it? I prefer Donny's ambiance.
Yes. Donny, where are you?
Yes, I would love to be sitting here at the back of Mauritius, but unfortunately, sunny side in Pretoria. So, yeah.
It is very sunny side in Pretoria. Let's just get a closer look. Very nice. I don't see any boats. What island is that, Donny? Very nice. Very nice. As I said, lots to go through. Team clash. I'm going to show you the whole video. It premieres today. So that's your time to grab a drink and have a watch. You'll enjoy that. And then we'll go through some of the results. Then we move on to Wingate. There's also a matter of open qualifying to see how we're sitting at this stage with June to go. Only 3 qualifying events left. So if you haven't secured, you think, your spot in the open, you got to play. If you want to win a trip to the Classic, which is also probably 98 days to go. You would have seen that. It's coming, boys. It's very, very soon. Just to whet your appetite, we might as well whet your appetite. Here we go. Which one? This one.
After a long day of chasing greens, sinking putts, there's only one beer. A real beer. Windhoek Lager.
Come on. High class. Give me that strut pose, come on. Take another snap, snap. Drop it back, do a clap, clap. Ooh, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Give me that sunshine energy. Mix with a friend of me. Watch how we do when we do it. Yeah, we're too bad, let me prove it. Yeah, we're too bad, too dangerous. Checkmate when we make a move, so come on. Watch how we do when we do it. Yeah, we're too bad, let me prove it. Yeah, we're too bad, dangerous. Checkmate when we make a move, so come on.
That doesn't make you list. I don't know what will. We are all going on this panel, and I've checked the chat line to see who's on there, and I think most of us are going except Barry White. Are you going, Barry White? I'm not too sure, but Jenny's going. Jenny's watching us. Evening Duck, she says. Hello, Jenny. Gerard, the sheriff, is watching. Thank you for watching, Gerard, the sheriff. And then Rudolph is also watching. Nant Mana. And then, as I said, Barry is watching. Mark, how's it, Mark? Welcome to the show. 98 days, Hansi.
Yeah,
Plans
looking
on full
forward to
flight.
that. Yeah, no, really looking forward to it. But I see another name on the list here that's not going to make it, and that's UMG. Who knows? Maybe he can decide to join us this year.
He would have the
And
best time.
Leave the skips for something else.
Yes, he would have the best time. Hansi, just touching on the Classic, we are busy, believe it or not, putting all the wheels in place, putting everything in place. Some nice things coming out. We've been designing shirts and some of the things that we're going to be giving away. We've been making plans.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of nice things that we've already designed, and I think the guys are really going to enjoy it and love the ideas of what that we've come up with. So yeah, no, there's a couple of nice things that we're still in the pipeline to see what's going to happen from there.
Barry White says, yes, I'm going. Obviously, I didn't see his name yet in the list. Well done, Barry. Now I'm all excited. We can finish the show right now. Donnie, quickly, looking forward to it.
Oh, no, definitely. It's like last year's Classic was awesome. I'm really looking forward to see what old Kieran's going to do again. Like this time, if it's going to be like blue ducks or pink ducks that he's going to hide on the golf course. No, it's like the classic is always lekker. A fun vibe. So yeah, looking forward to it.
And
Cosby,
one thing missing out of your trophy cabinet.
No, I've got a classic trophy.
You don't have a Highland Gate classic though.
No, not Highland Gate. But
You've got a classic where you beat 7 people.
Yeah, well, it was still a classic. It's like like that year, we consumed a lot of alcohol. Let's just say that.
I bet you didn't win the alcohol consuming race.
No.
Yeah.
But I must say, it's like had to run a few times.
Brandon,
That was probably, Fat still had a proper fine sessions then. So yeah.
Yeah, well, with 7 people, come now. Brandon, looking forward to this?
Of course, definitely. I was in 2 months to go because we've got a wedding to pay for next year, but I didn't ask for permission, and I just paid the deposit and I'm going. So
That's what we like to hear.
Exactly. I'm actually going in July for a weekend there as well with some work guys. So I'm going to get 2 rounds in before. So
Mooi. Some practice. Barry Fenter says at least 2 berries are going. Yes. Mooi almal. So let's get started. Team clash time. Let's quickly reflect on how good the team clash was, how good Elements was. Elements was stunning. Well, it was really good shape. I loved the greens. I loved the gears that was there. There's probably about 30 of us that went. Highlight was just caring and doping and getting to catch up with everybody, Ansi.
Yeah, Maz, no, like I said, I think the Kayer part was the part that stood out for me the most. The golf was there. Obviously, we were there to play golf, but I was just looking forward to getting together, reminiscing and getting new stories and things like that was told. So, yeah.
It was good
Especially
fun.
about the little Harky chocolates. So, yeah.
Yeah. Brandon, you must have loved it because you are the champion once again.
Exactly. Hans is saying he enjoyed the KMO because he was on the PTA team. Joburg enjoyed it, the golf and the KFs and everything about it. It was great. The outdoor shower was a bit of an experience, but we got through it in the cold. But it was really great and really well organized.
How many of you were in the shower at the same time?
We thought about it to keep it warm, but apparently it's we decided against because it was dark.
What did they say? Once a month? Yeah. It was good. I really look forward to it next year. There's already plans to make it bigger and better. It's also great to have the partners and the wives with us. There was a lot that came with, to see them enjoying themselves and to get to know them and for them to see how gentlemanly drunk the Ducks can get. Very nice. Anyway, here is the preview of the video of the team clash. It's about 10 minutes, so grab a drink and enjoy the team clash, and we will be back to look at the results.
Do it up, boys, all the way. Those are motivated, they're all excited. So yeah, no, they looking forward to them. I think they're going to perform out of their shoes today. So yeah, I think Joburg is in danger.
The best group of guys over here, the best 12 golfers you can find, and champions. What's better? I'm all right.
Good start to the team clash.
Yes, let's do it.
Good luck, gents. Have a good game.
Okay.
It's going to be a good day today.
Oh, well, I'm just going to enjoy it. That's all. I'm just going to focus and enjoy it, and that's it.
Get a point for Team Josie.
I'll go. Team Josie!
That's not too bad, Jacobus.
Yeah, thank you. No, Rudolph gave me some medicine and I can feel it quick.
No freshie!
the Tron Liqueva.
May they all be like that.
Dankjewel.
Hallo. Hoe gaan het?
What's happening?
Hoe gaat het met die game?
It's going good.
Is it?
Fricky's playing amazingly.
Oh.
Fricky is 2 up against these 2 guys.
Against Werner.
Those guys.
Hello, Werner.
We just here for the fun.
We got the pom-poms.
Yeah.
We're checking in the trees for the black mambas just in case, you know, keeping everyone safe. That's what myself and Andre are doing. So.
Okay.
Last hole, and you hit it in the water. What the hell, man?
Handicap management.
Yeah, well, it's on the record now.
Dit werk is vir my.
Is it?
Ek wil net hê sy moet nie laaste wees.
Well, okay, yeah. Well done. Well done. Oh, that's left. That's very left. That's left. Ooh. Oh, that's in the bunker. Jy sien dis omdat Henning vir jou dit gesê. And he misses the birdie. What a drip putt, eh?
They pulled it back to 1 and then we finished them off 3-1.
Okay.
Pretoria.
How was the game?
Lekker.
What was your score? 1 up, eh?
We finished 1 up. So yeah, luckily they
Pretoria.
stuffed it up a bit. So yeah.
Yes! Krista, well done. Looking good. Huh? How's your first team game?
Ricky, it's so nice.
Huh?
I'm enjoying it so much.
Yeah?
And it's nice when some of the shots come off.
Josie! Mazzo, you guys won?
Oh, what a battle.
Huh?
What a battle. 2 up in the end.
Yeah.
We fought. It was a longer time. It was all square.
It was tight.
1 down, all square, but we came together in the end. First win for Team Liqueva.
Stas, man, you look tired.
Ja. Hy het my gedra en veroorsaak dat ons verloor.
Ag, sorry,
Ja,
man.
my lelike game vandag. Total different yesterday and today.
How is it? Sorry, nee.
It is one of those things. They call it golf.
Dit was baie lekker geweest. Baie lekker. Enjoyed it.
End of day 1. Brandon,
Yes.
tell us the story.
So it was quite tough or tight until the last 2 4 balls turned it around. So it was all square sort of, and then Maz and Crystal brought it home with one up, and Gary and Granville closed it on the 17th 2-1. So we end 4-2. So we got a nice lead going into the last day.
Happy with your team?
Yes, I'm happy. I think the 4 balls did well. The games were a lot closer. I think even the 2 that lost were quite close. So I'm happy with the pairings.
Bring on tomorrow.
Yes, can't wait. It's a lovely course. The course played really well, and it was quite the treat.
Smashed the other captain. He's not happy, but he's happy for his team. So the only contribution he did was he arrived.
There's 3 tied 10. There's 2 tied for the best.
This is the look of people who've had a great weekend.
A very great.
And we've cared properly. But now it's time for round 2 of the Team Clash. What are you going to do today differently that you learned yesterday on the golf course?
Try to stay out of the trees, try to stay out of the bushes. That's, I mean, the best thing I could say. And maybe we will. My partner's back is sore from yesterday.
The bragging rights to beat Frikkie Barnard will be massive.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it before and I'll do it again.
Ricky, what you going to do different today?
Just try and keep it on the shorter grass.
Oh, what a shot. Hello, Amal.
Hello.
First one today, James.
Yes.
Well played.
Well done, Crystal.
We won! We played golf and we won.
We won, yes.
How was it being partners?
No, it was good, eh? It was good. They kept us going though. I think we thought maybe we got 2 up at one point. We thought we were going to run with it a bit, but they kept us in check. But this guy here did very well today. So kept me calm and he sank the putts when they mattered. So yeah.
Slalom.
Aye, Murom. 3 down at one stage and pulled it back to 2 up and now winning it 1 up at the end.
Well done.
Yeah, lucky game.
Positive out of the week.
Yeah, there's so many positives. It's the social behind it, the camaraderie between the guys. It was really great. Everything. The golf course, amazing.
But Team Joburg kicked their butts. Came back from a 3 down and showed them 4 down and showed them the way.
Real champions bent in here as well.
Good win for you guys?
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good day. Our dovetailing today couldn't have been written in a book any better. It was just magical. The banter was great between us. It was just an absolute great day. I think the 4 of us enjoyed the day so much that excelled our golf, I reckon. But the 2 of us, yeah, I think we just made it work.
Yeah, Chris?
Oh, kyk, that scramble drive thing was working deadly till the end. Well, no.
I think we managed our turn tees quite well.
Up and down.
It was definitely down in the beginning, but we came back.
Yes.
And yeah, and she had like 2 or 3 pressure drives, middle of the fairway, at least 200 meters, and just freed me up. So that was awesome.
Did you have a good week?
Awesome. Yeah, it was an awesome week.
Gents, well done. How was your day?
It was good. Well, I think the end was great. The beginning was a little shaky. I mean, when we were on the 7th hole and they were 4 up, and we managed to turn it around in the next couple of holes. It was a tough day because Henning and Leon brought their game, but I think towards the end we were playing a better game. So
yeah,
freaking awesome.
Well done,
Love
guys.
it. Cheers.
Yes, cheers. Thank you. Next year. See you next year.
Brandon, the trophy's in your hands. Happy days.
Yes. Again, it was the whole team's effort. I just wish I would actually contribute as a captain, but I guess I can know how to pick them, and I put the right guys together, and we brought it home again.
The run continues.
Yes, I just want to also just say to the Pretoria team, Leon is a captain. They did really well, and they kept us fighting till to the last 4 ball. So it was really a really great weekend.
And 3 victories in a row?
Yes, 3 victories. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what's next.
Bring on next year.
Yes, bring on next year.
Yeah, just looking at that, a lot of fun was had. Brandon, I just want to touch on that one thing. 3 victories now. Where to next?
Yeah, like I think I said on the last show, I'm going to have to try to win the Classic and then it's Team Maz against Team Brandon, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, there's an
The way the
option.
golf's going, there's no chance of that happening this year, but maybe next year. So,
And there's also an option of maybe being a team series manager next year. We'll
Yeah.
see how that pans out. If you want to take on the responsibility, see what happens.
there you go. We can look at that.
Like I said, everybody's interested until he loses. Then it's going to be like,
Exactly.
yeah. Granville says Elements was really great, and the greens was even better. I must agree with you. And later, when we look at the rankings of the courses, you'll see that it's right up there. I think it's 11 or 12 in the country, and it deserves it. Kieran says, this is very funny. Yes, Rudolph, when you burnt the decor down, Rudolph says it made a nice braai. We had to almost start bolting old wooden trees down because whenever you turned around, there was some big log on the fire. And it's like, where did this come from? There's Rudolph. You can protect the trees in the course. Good fun. Good fun. Let's quickly go through. Let's quickly just go through some of those results. You would have seen in the video, but we want some more insight. So this was Saturday. We played the normal better ball format. These were the teams, and I'll let you go through this page, Brandon.
Okay, no problem. So we started off the day nice early morning. Frikkie and Kieran against Andre and Vanna. Frikkie and Kieran taking it 4-2 there. Jacobus and Rudolph giving a nice bonus point win, if there were bonus points, hammering to Stefan and Jeanette. Myself and Riyad took on Leon and Henning. It's closer than what the score showed. I think it was quite a fight towards the end. We got to, I think it was 4 down and then fought back to 1 down and then lost the 2 holes. But yeah, I think in golf you need a little bit of luck, and none of the luck went our way, and it all went to Henning and Leon. They just got the luck of the bounce, and Henning sunk 2 birdie putts from like 15 meters off the green that no one expected. So it's just, yeah, but that was sort of the tough part of that game.
The second half of the day.
Yeah, Mas. Yeah, so me and Bernard took on Kobus and Sudesh. You can see we only won 1 up, but we turned 3 down. And then luckily for me and Burns, Sudesh's golf fell apart. And then we managed to claw our way back. And then Bernard also decided to rock up on the back 9. So yeah, then we managed to take it on the last. Unfortunately, Jacomini and Ricky going down against you and Crystal. And then Gary and Granville going down to, beating Chris and Ryan, also 2 and 1. So yeah, all nice tight games here on the backside.
Very nice. It was myself and Crystal's first pairing as a team duo, and I must say, because we played Coral Creek on Friday for a practice round, and then she started getting it right. But Saturday, she really got it right, hitting nice shots. It was nice to see progression. I'm just going to throw this out there again. A lot of the ladies teed off from the white tees on the 9th to see if they could get over. I think it was about 160, but with elevation about 133 to 35. Yeah. She took out her driver and she smashed in the middle of the green, made her only par of the day, Donnie. How's that?
Nice, Crystal.
Very cool. It was cool to see. It's good to see that the bug has bitten for sure. So I will have a partner when I have nobody to play golf with. Very nice, very nice. Moving on to Sunday. We woke up. We were all a bit bubbleless, and off we went. The format was scramble drive, 9 each, as you know. Same for the shootout. And these were the results.
Yeah, so again, start.
Sorry, Brendan. No. So Ricky and Burns took on Frikkie and Kieran, and I think Ricky actually started playing better golf when he played with Burns, and then they gave Frikkie and Kieran the tough time with Frikkie making a birdie on the last to take it there, 1 up. And then, yeah, so me and Jacomin didn't have much of a chance because I think you alone shot 9 under on the day.
Yeah.
I can't recall that I've seen you playing better golf than what you did on the Sunday. So it was really, very nice to enjoy and watch it. And then Andre and Werner taking it for Team Pretoria against Captain Brandon and Riyadh.
Again, Brandon.
Yeah, we struggled that day. We just couldn't get it off the tee. We started off really well. I think we got to 3 up after 4 holes and sort of kept it close. Then sort of the back 9, it just kind of we just struggled when you're choosing a drive on the scramble drive to see who's less in the crap than the other one. Then you know it's a tough day. So,
yeah, for sure. The second page of results.
So there we had Christian and Ryan against taking it 3-1 against Jacobus and Rudolph. I blame that on the PTA team for basically finding Rudolph every single time in the fines evening the night before. Stefan and Jeanette taking a win against Kobus and Sadesh, and Gary and Granville, the dependable partners, taking it against Leon and Henning to secure the win.
Yeah, but I must also mention that Stefan and Nate was 5 down at one stage. And then they came back to take a 2 up.
Oh, wow. Final result.
Gary and Granville were also 4 down at one stage and also took it 2 up. So
I think Jacomin should have chased me away earlier, so could have snored more, and then Granville wouldn't have been that good of a player on the Sunday.
Final result, 5 to Pretoria, 7 to Josie. It does mean that Josie has won 3 out of 3. Just so you know, 3 out of 3. So Team PTA, you got to catch up at some point. Hello, the winners. Very nice. Yeah. Winners of the 2026 Clash. Donnie, you would have been very proud of me the way I played on Sunday. Yes. You know, when everything just kind of works and you're hitting your irons and you're hitting the greens and you're putting well. I wish it could always happen, but it's not the case. But sorry, Hansi, for being at the back end of it.
But 9 on.
Yeah, but like I said, I thought at one stage, Jan, because Crystal's drive wasn't always lacquer, so you were rushing yours, and then all of a sudden when you had to rely on her, she was there. She gave you a decent drive. You hit your greens in regulations all the time, and 2-putt was the worst that you made. So,
yeah, I got the pace of the greens, which help. So you get the pace of the greens. You're always leaving it like this. Yeah, just to elaborate on that story quickly before we move on. I think we had 7 of my drives after the first 9, somewhere there. Right. So I was like, you need to contribute because you can't keep taking mine, because if we have to get, and if my drives are finished with 6 holes to go, there could be problems. And she managed to go from 11 or the 12th to the 17th. We took all of hers for me to go for the last. So that was nice.
Yeah.
Right. Then it continued while we were there with our hole-in-one challenge. And just to update the stats, right? I've been keeping a track of this team clash. There was 144 attempts at the par 3s to win this tarot cart. None were taken. I don't even think there were too many close. So 738 total shots so far for this golf cart, and we have not managed to get it. Come, Mensa, come. Yeah. And then just to add to that, the June Putt-Off started at Elements, although it wasn't June, but it started there for the new cycle. And these were the guys. Now this one is the best of the stroke 1, 2, and 3. What this does give, it gives the higher handicappers a chance because they score more points if they are double stroking. So at the end of the day, Rudolph, Jacobus, Gary, Sudesh, and Granville are into the Putt-Off, which will happen on the Sunday one at, it's Sunday one before the tournament starts, because we will run out of light if we have to wait like we did for Modderfontein. So we're just going to do that to make it easier, get the guys there early before we tee off, and that will be a bit of entertainment before we go. Sunday one, you would see there. Wingate, Thursday, Houghton, Sunday 2, Goldfields. Lots to look forward to. Lots to look forward to. We got some news, Hansi. This is the first one, and this has to do with July.
Yeah, Maz, unfortunately, Whittier contacted us last week and said that there's been a bit of a mess up. They received confirmation from Gauteng North Golf Union that they've booked the same date as us, and unfortunately we had to move. And then thanks to some people that pulled some strings, we are moving the game to Waterkloof for Sunday one. Really looking forward to it.
Still in Pretoria.
Yeah, still Pretoria.
Some more news is...
Yeah, so that's also been confirmed. We managed to tie down Glendower for the Summer Cup and then also the awards evening afterwards.
Yes, so we're back at Glendower. Very exciting. Very exciting. I'm just
On
checking.
your birthday, nice.
On my birthday, Bell.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. It's only
I
taken...
didn't know that because mine's the next day.
It's only taken seven a week to get to this point.
Maz, can you do the do the unthinkable of winning the major on your birthday?
Yeah, I'm going to get drunk that day. That is for sure. Yeah. Hold on. Ricky says, guess Brandon will need to take on the winning captain of the Classic. Here we go. He's on the same page as you. Same page. Very good. Very good. Moving into June, there's a matter of the Open that comes up at the end of June at Ibotsi. These are the prizes we are playing for, but it's not always about the prizes, except the first one, really. Entry into Classic 2026. Second place gets a Cleveland Wench. Third place gets a dozen sticks and golf balls, and then 500 and 300 credits. This is how it looks. This is without confirmation. This is just literally the guys who have qualified in those top 14 spots. This does not include the automatic qualifiers, the guys who won, like Brandon, you're there because of Sunday 2 win, and Frikkie is there because of his play of the season, etc., etc. So, just to quickly go through these. Sunday 1, Sudesh, Ryan, Rudolph, Kobus, Vickers, Ricky, Dylan, Shannon, Yaku, Swanepoel, Donna, Andre, PJ, Donnie, Tommy Venter is in Sunday 1 at the moment. Donnie is playing Wingate, so he might be able to play in the Open if he has a good showing. The Thursday boys from Lukey, Jason, Grant, Vickers, Josh, Yaku Jacobs, Carl, Ronnie, Eddie, Jamie, Benny, Kiwi, Michiel, Daryl Miller, and Rudy are so far in their qualifying positions. So if it had ended after May, this is the guys who would be playing. Sunday with Jacobus with his victory, Wayne with his victories, Mark, McConaughey, Vaughan, Martin, Gerard, Granville, Edwin, Kun, Henry, Riyad, Kunrad, Deerwald, and Frana. That's how it looks. So well done to those guys for managing to get enough points to get to this point. But as we will see after Wingate, it will update and we will confirm the final qualifiers from Sunday 1 into the Open at Ibotsi. It's going to be a lovely time. We are not teeing off at 7 a.m., so we won't freeze ourselves like before. We are teeing off at 11-ish, somewhere there. Okay, a bit warmer. So I remember last year we got there, everything was like frozen. It was tough. Anyway, moving right along, I want to remind people, and those astute guys who have already made bookings, I have seen them come through, that July features a new event on the Duckhook calendar, and that is this.
We're standing here at Serengeti's Whistlethorn Par 3 18-hole golf course we've just played, and what a magnificent day it was, and what a great golf course, Ricky.
Yeah, Mazzo, I must be honest that the course is actually looking great. Very surprised having to hit a couple of drivers as well from the tee box. The look and feel of the course is awesome. The greens are really great, and then the scenery was pretty awesome. I'm very excited about this thing.
This is like a championship Par 3 course. Really nicely done. And what did that make us think of? Well, if we have this at our disposal, Duckhook will have a Par 3 championship next year. Yes? Yeah. I'm telling you now, next year, beginning of the year, we're going to have a Duckhook Par 3 championship here at Serengeti, and it's going to be spectacular.
Absolutely. Mazzo, looking forward to that. That's a great initiative. Well done on that one. I think the Ducks will also love this. Yeah, let's do it.
And if you think it's going to be easy, well, it's not. I'll tell you that much. You need a proper play here of Par 3s. So, watch this space, Ducks.
This is going to be a great day. That we've got the whole course to ourselves on the day. We've got a shotgun start from about 10 o'clock. We'll put everybody on the tees and off we go. We play the well, fantastic par 3 golf course, and it'll be nice. Gives everybody a chance, and we test our par 3 skills. So, if you want to book for that, it is already open. And I might add that the next set of months and games is also open on the booking platform for July, August, September. Yes, so if you've got free rounds, you want to book your stuff, go for it. You can cancel if you like, and then you get your own back. Par 3, Hansi, you played with me that day. Really special.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I remember Jacomin killed us that day on the par 3 course. So with all the amount of points that she made, there's a couple of tricky par 3s, a couple of long par 3s. Things I'm about 260, 270. So some of them you can take driver out, and other ones, just need to be consistent with your irons. But great fun. Really looking forward to it.
Really looking forward to it. And if you're going to play, you need to book. There don't have many golf carts, because don't forget, their golf carts service the main course, and they've got their Saturday thing going on. It's on a Saturday, just so you know. So they'll have a handful, and we'll reserve those for the guys who are booking who need them. You know, the Walker issue people. Hansi will bring his cart to relieve the pressure. And Fricky and Ryan. Yes. Okay, but we'll see. It's coming up. It's going to be soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be the first one. Let's see where that takes us. Okay, let's move to Wingate. This Sunday, we're off to Wingate, and we have a great field. I think we've got 72 players who are participating, which is a great number. Lots of team games included, a couple of new faces, which is great. But going into it, this is what the league standings look like. Gerard de Bruyne leads with a 5-point lead, 144 points. And Vickers is tied with Martin, 139. Ryan and Dana and Jan and Chris are all tied on 133 points. Falling a bit far away there, so they're going to need a big score, or a low score, or many points, however you want to put it. Frane tied 8th with Fats, and then Andre Wessels, 131. But we would say Gerard de Bruyne has got one hand on this with about, how many, six events left. So we'll see how this is all going to transpire after Wingate and as we move through the rest of the season. And then obviously we stay in Pretoria after that and we go to Waterkloof. All right. Looking at some Wingates, I looked back in the history to see a scorecard, and this one comes from 2021 to see some of the names and some of the scores. Well, Karel van Meulen won this. He actually played a Sunday, and he came in 1 on 4 under. Adam Ford, -1. Dana Perimel, -1. Leon Oosthuizen, Leon van Aarde. There's Kobus Skuman, Louis Gerbe, and Neville Kurtz, all uneven. Grant Nell, +1, and Jan Venter, +1. So those were the scores back in 2021. Things obviously fluctuate because 2 years later, Donnie won. I think you won an even.
No, it was like, I think 1 under or 2 under. It wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finished the par 5 well. I remember Clint Broder standing on the green, very upset with you that you made the putt because he was in the pound seat to win it, and he hasn't won one. We actually haven't seen Clint in a while. Where are you, Clint? Do you watch? No, you probably don't watch the show. Yeah. So
the baby's keeping him too busy, so yeah.
Yeah, it's always the problem. So we'll see what the scores are. So if you want to have score predictions, I can only imagine that Wingate, as always, the greens are going to be tough. Lots of trees. Got to keep it straight. Got to play strategic and see if you can make the numbers. Donnie, how do you play at Wingate?
Yeah, Mas, it's knowing when to take the big dog out. You know, if I can say so. There's holes where you need to maybe take a fairway wood play for position, and then there's holes where you can take drive out. So normally it's like the greens there are quite hard, and you know, you almost need to think of, if it's a middle pin, back pin, just go a little bit short of it, like a couple of meters, you know, and let it trickle up to the hole. So I know normally also the greens are quite quick. So that's normally their defense. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing there. I haven't played there in a while. So yeah.
Good luck to you. Brendan, I think you're playing a team game, aren't you?
Correct, yeah. We're playing our first team game against the Bomb Squad, Sorrel and Yaku.
You're in our group, so good luck.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't play you quite well at Wingate. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it yet, but I think yeah. So
yeah. Interesting to see what happens. These are the pins, Hansi.
Yeah, Shikshan is sponsoring the par 3 fifth for us. Nice little uphill par 3 there. Then closest in 2, we've got the par 4 7th, and then the par 3 16th with the water and things there, where I normally end up. So yeah, closest in there, sponsored by Marla Tours. So let's see who can hit the hole in one and get a nice little, I think it's still a fan court voucher there. It's up for grabs.
Yes, a fan court trip up for grabs, sponsored by
Sure.
Marla Tours. So if you have entered for this and you want to have a go, have a go. If you hit the hole in one, you win our cart as well. Don't forget the Taro carts who will be sponsoring until it goes in every event. Donnie, do you know about this? You haven't been around.
I saw everything. So yeah, no, that's a good time to get my first hole in one.
Your first hole in one. Wow. I'm going to throw this. We probably know, but who else has got hole in ones? And here's an extra question. Hansi, do you know this? We have one hole in one on the 16th at Wingate. I'm not going to ask you because I can't remember, but who was it? If you know,
I
don't
think
say.
that was before my time.
Oh, you normally read up things. If you know, also drop that on the chat line, and then we'll gooi that in there.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just talking about hole in one. So obviously you've played champagne sports before, so you know that's I think it's the fourth hole, that one down the hill, that short little one with the water and everything.
Yeah.
So on the first day that we were there, the Friday, the one. He's actually a very good golf RSA player. We actually fitted him like a while back. He actually popped a nice little, I think it was a 9-iron, hit a slight little cut, pitched like 3 meters past the pin, spun back into it for also his first hole in one.
Nice. Brandon, should I even ask you if you have a hole in one?
I've come close, but no cigar.
We've all come close. Hansi?
Yeah.
No. 10 centimeters was the closest I came, so yeah.
One day, boys, one day. Yes, when that day comes, hopefully before I'm too old to play golf, that day will come.
I was actually thinking with the par 3 challenge, you can give you some homework and do the odds on with the full field. What's the chances of someone getting on that day?
A lot. Big odds. If you're a betting man, not to get it. If you went for not all in one, then you would probably win it. Okay, let's have a look at some of the hardest holes that's happened in the last 2 seasons. Now you'll see that I've based it on the 2025 hardest holes, which was a par 4 11th at 1.20. But in 2024, it was also the hardest hole, 1.37. So if you know this hole at Wingate, then be aware that is the hardest hole. The par 5 second in 2025 was also a tough one, 1.32. Not much. How do we say it? No. Just behind.
1.23.
Yeah, sorry, 1.23, just behind the par 4 11th, and then it was ranked 5th in 2025, and then the par 3 16th was a third hardest hole, 1.31, and the 13th hardest hole in 2025. Donnie, why is the par 4 11th so difficult?
Yeah, Maz, if you look almost at the picture, I know it's not sort of like very clear, but obviously from the tee shot, you've got tree line both ways. There's like, if you really hit it far right, there's the driving range, which is OB, if I remember correctly. But if you look at that screenshot that you showed, it actually looks like it's narrowing down. So the fairway gets smaller as you get to the green. And I think that's the one reason, because like it makes the second shot quite like daunting, if I can say so.
Yeah.
And it's also a very tricky green 11. It's a very tricky green there as well.
Long, and normally you've got a longish iron in your hands, and you really have to get a good shot away.
Yeah.
Because I remember last year the roughs was quite rough as well, with guys losing balls even before they get to the greens. And I think that also played a part last year. I don't think it's going to be the case this year. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Call me for a falsie if it is.
Well, it'll be interesting to see it after, if it's still going to be the hardest hole. That would be, I suppose, testament to that hole if it's always the hardest hole. Like I mentioned, we've got a great field competing. And this is what the first tee looks like at 11:14. Donnie, you are playing a match play game.
Yeah. Mazza, I just want to do a shout out to all the Andre Vessels. Andre, if you can remember our chat a few months ago, just remember that dat daai ooreenkoms wat ons besluit het oor asseblief. Jy weet dit moet gebeur. So ja.
Someone getting a tattoo.
No,
Yeah,
no,
for sure.
no. Not he knows what I'm talking about. So yeah.
Andre is watching. Do you have a response for Donnie? Anyway, what do you think of your game?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's like obviously Fricky, we know how Fricky plays. He doesn't give up. And, obviously it's like Andre and Van is also solid guys and players. So I think Fricky and myself, we've got our work cut out for us. So yeah, hopefully we can put it through.
Hopefully,
I think it's also going to depend which Andre pitches. If it's the one that was there at Elements, I think Don, it can be an easy game. But if it's the one that played against Jacomina Doughton, it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, that could also be.
Hansi, you're off second with Ryan Tracy and PJ. And then we've got the rest of the clan. I'm going to let you read through that just so that I can touch on the other team games happening. We've got Riyadh and Simon Harding taking on Marius van Heerden and Henry Sim. And Yaku and Sarl are taking on, as we mentioned, Quibus and Brandon. Brandon, strategy going into this one?
I'll go for the cliche, get the ball on the fairway and the green. We're just hoping for, I don't know, my game's been a little bit down this year, but hopefully it starts from Sunday.
And we'll also see if Sorrel arrives.
Yeah.
That's the main one.
At least I must give you some boost of confidence. I think Jaco's confidence is a bit low after the hammering that he took in his better ball game on Saturday at Magalies. So yeah.
Oh, shame, Jaco. Shame. Let's have a look at the 10th tee quickly. Lucas Burke, Stefan Henriette, Frana Scholes, and Rudolph will be going off the 10th. And then moving a bit later to those team games, Bernard and Stefan are taking Mark and Brian on, and Jacomin and Jenny are taking on Anthony, Meredith, and Neil Hall. And there are the rest of the guys that play. The handicaps will get added, most likely tomorrow, and then the player plaque will go out. But as you can see, it is a full, which is great to see. Great. So good luck. I had a couple of guys having a guess of scores. We had Ricky saying -3 at Wingate, which is really realistic. And then Rudolph, the way he's playing, -5 might be his winning score because I think he's also on a bit of a run. And then Dani, Andre says, haha, ek sal sag gaan.
Nee, onthou die gesprek. Sag was nie op die kaarte nie.
Just get him to use his driver, Donnie.
But as I remember, Rudolph won at Wingate. I think it's just after Donnie. He won on, I think, as a -5 or -6. So yeah.
Okay. Very nice. So Rudolph's got something to prove for sure. And then to what you said, Hansi, he says true Hansi. That's like which Andre arrives on the day. Very nice. Okay, to wrap off the show, I don't know if you saw the new rankings for golf courses came out from SA Top 100. And I'd like to touch on these because whether or not they are, the Bible on these things, somebody's done it, and we want to see their opinion. I typed out the first 2 pages, and then I went to the cutouts because it's a lot of pages to type out. So here is the new top 10, and you can see their movements from 2025. So the Lynx Fan Court remains at number 1. Blair Athol remains at number 2. Pearl Valley has jumped up 1 spot to 3. Durban Country Club has jumped up 4 spots to 4. Leopard Creek is slowly slipping down, but they have been doing maintenance. So they're at 5 in 2026. Arabella down 1. St. Francis, Lynx stays at 7. Glendower is down from 6 to 8. Sishan, in 2025 they weren't ranked. Now they're ranked.
No, they were at 12, Matt.
Was they? I couldn't find
they
it.
won 12. Yeah.
All right, so they moved up. Well done. Gary Players moved up from 15 to 10. I don't know how that is possible. Are we all... Who's played him in any of these golf courses? Besides Glendower and Gary Player.
Yeah, so then from this list, I've also played Sishan and Pearl Valley and Blair Athol, obviously.
Yeah, obviously Bethel. And do you agree with the 9th position of Sishan?
Yeah, no, I can't fault him there. Really immaculate condition. Course, there's nothing wrong except if you go to that course, don't bring a fade with you. You need to be able to draw.
Okay, and far left.
You can't. There's trees all the way there. So yeah, ask me. I learned it the hard way.
Nice.
4 iron off the tee box.
Sure. But you got to be able to hit the 4-iron as well. Let's move on to the next page. From 11 to 20, we've got Elements. Nice to see. They were 13th. They're up to 11. And I agree. Royal from 16 to 12. Pazula from 18 to 13. Very nice. One of my favorites. Top 5 courses. Montague from Fancourt down from 11 to 14. Pinnacle Point down from 10 to 15. The club at Stain City up 1 to 16. East London. Never played there. I'd like to play there one day and see what that's all about, seeing that it's normally ranked so high. From 9 to 17. Say again?
It's a really nice course.
Yeah. One day.
Like I played it, I think, a month ago, and it's like, well, can't understand that it's gone down that much, but it still looked very nice when we were there. So yeah.
14 in 2025, 18 in 2026 is in Bali. Then Humor Doesn't Move. And Champagne Sports Resorts is number 20. Now, I said this will change. This is what it is. Holland Gate is 21. No change from 2025. Pretoria Country Club 22. Samola 23. Ehrenvale 24, up 1 from 25. Royal Joburg West up 2 from 27. Vanguard Oak to Nico. I can't understand how that one is so far behind the other, Montague, and they're so similar. Not in design, but in presentation, shall we say. CCJ Woodmead is at 27, Houghton 28, George 29, Parkview 30, Princess Grant 31, Dazals at 32. Victoria, I've never played. Anybody played there?
No.
Nope. 33. Rocklands from CCJ is 34. Hermanus, also haven't played there, 35. Kalami, 36. Eye of Africa, 37. They've gone up 3 places from 40. I rate that golf course. Really enjoy playing there. Peakenwood, 38. Yeah. Makofle is up 2 from 41 to 39. Ipatsi Links, also good to see there. Down 1 to 38 to 39.
Yeah. Interesting thing there is like both CCJ courses went down in the rankings. If you look at both, so it's like about 2-3 spots. Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting, and I wonder why. I'd love to know why and how they rank these things. 40 to 50. Somebody else go through this.
I'll go. It's like we can see Serengeti is up 2. My home golf course up by 4 spots. It's like the guys are really trying and putting in effort there at Modderfontein. Woodhill, surprisingly up 7 spots. Rand Park Firethorn up 1. Then we can see Cotswold Downs, also a very good golf course in KZN, up by 6. Royal Cape, surprisingly also down 4. Bryanston down by 9. I know it's like they've been battling with their greens and they've got temporary greens, so I wonder if that might have been part of why they dropped so much. Considering it's like, they've been normally a very good golf course up here in Joburg. We can see Steenberg up 1, Killarney down 2, and then obviously Sanlamere up by 6. So a couple of good golf courses there. Plate, we can see down by 3 spots. Wild Coast up by 6. It looks like they're making a little bit of a comeback. And then obviously our course that we're playing on Sunday, it's like Wingate, down by 9 spots. Also quite interesting that they dropped so much. And then we can see the Woods at MECC down by 1. Clovelly down by 3. Gowrie Farm, also a very good track. KZN up by 1. Stellenbosch up by 3. Atlantic Beach down by 4. Zabula up by 3. Always a good track to go and play there. And then Wanderers up by 5. Also, they're really putting also a lot of effort in things that they're doing right at the golf course. I know they've got a new catering manager, I think, there as well. So yeah, good to see.
Yeah, Donnie, touching Bryanston, I know that there's things about 6 of the greens that they're busy redoing, making the greens bigger, changing bunkers and all those type of things. So I think once Fani and them there is done with it, it's going to be looking very, very nice. Looking forward to playing it once it opens up.
Boy, I'm not going to go through the rest. We'll be here all day, and Hansi's got an appointment, so I just want to get this done. Sorry, Hansi.
No
Kieran says, in the space of 2 weeks, I played number 8, 10, 11. Glendale, Gary player and Elements. Fantastic. Right up there. Very good. Very good. Jonathan Knowles is watching us from Brazil. Hello from Brazil. Top 20 is about right, having played them all. Nice, Jonathan. Thanks for watching all the way from Brazil. He's played all of them. Jeez. Nice life you have, Jonathan. Just to wrap up, I just want to put this one in. New entries, Benoni Country Club, which should have been there. Oh, no, they're not there. Bushhook, 97. Somerset West at 100. Somerset West, I'm very interested to see at 100. I've played there. Exiting the top 100, Donnie, you've got reasons for this.
Yeah, so obviously Copperleaf, Euphoria, Milnerton, and there's another golf course that we also play up in Pretoria that's also not in the top 100, which is Silver Lakes. And the reason why they basically not ranked is they were unhappy with the ranking that they got last year, and they actually just went, all the club managers of the golf courses just went and said they don't want the golf courses to be ranked. So yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Two more is the top ranked greens. Here's the top 20. Blair Athol number 1, Glendower number 2. I do not argue that. They got fantastic greens. Links at number 3, Durban Country Club 4, Aaronville 5, Element 6, Pill Valley 7, Fancourt, Montague 8, Royal East 9, Pazula 10. Soweto Country Club, Hansi.
Yeah, no, Maz, now I've played Soweto a couple of times. And I think the greens really is in a very, very good condition. I can't fault anything on that course. So, yeah, glad to see that the greens is still rated in the top 20.
12, Cotswold Downs.
Yeah, so we've got Cotswold Downs at 12, Glen Vista 13, Pinnacle 14, Steenberg 15, PCC, Donnie's favorite course in the world at 16. Houghton, looking forward to that again with all the elephants that's buried on the greens there at 17, Victoria 18, Stellenbosch 19, and then Parkview 20.
Yes, we're going to have to make a plan to go play Victoria. It's in the top of everything. That sounds great. And I suppose it's a nice little weekend trip, Donnie.
Yeah, no, true. Maz, just one thing just on that. It's like, and you guys will see, because I don't think I'll be playing Waterkloof, unfortunately. But I was lucky and fortunate enough to play Waterkloof a week and a half ago. And unfortunately, I don't agree completely with that list. They can take PCC's greens rather out and put Waterkloof's in, because Waterkloof, you guys will experience it. It was true rolling quick, and it was flat. So it's like, I think whoever ranked the greens, I think they made a mistake there, because Waterkloof should be up there.
Nice. Right. Brandon, anything to say?
I just want to ask, you know how they actually rate the courses and that? Is it obviously there's a checklist?
If you go on the website, there is a checklist, yeah. 9 out of 10 for this, 7 out of 10, but there's a whole bunch of people, and then they put it together.
Because like I went through the top 100 halfway houses, and if I'm not mistaken, Royal Joburg, East and West are in different rankings and quite far apart from each other, and they're the same halfway.
The same one.
And in the same cloakrooms as well.
Yeah. There's plenty of them. I just want to throw in there. This is, I put in Jonathan Knowles before. He contacted me, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. They were coming with a tour group, and they're in Gauteng, and they're playing a whole bunch of golf courses. And Jonathan had asked, is there going to be a date, one of the Sundays? And there is, that their tour group will be here. So I think there's about, it could be 12 of them or so. And I said, let's set up a little internal in our game. You guys are welcome. And then we have a Duckhook versus whatever Jonathan's group is called, the Brazilians, whatever. So that is something to look forward to.
Is that my next trophy?
Is that your next trophy? Yeah, there you go. That's your next trophy. Yes, so look forward to that. Yeah, February sometime. We will not forget about you, Jonathan. Hansi, don't forget about him.
No, definitely will not.
That's
we'll
it.
Make a space for you.
Talat says he's closing off the show for us. Cheers, Ducks. Wolf Trap out. Gentlemen, last words, and then we say goodbye.
Yeah, looking forward to Wingate on Sunday. Just going to have and enjoy it there. Try and stay clear of the greens. Make sure you're on the right side of the fairway, so at least you can attack the greens.
And it's that time of the year again. You got to play quickly because we want everybody to finish. We just got 2 months of this to get through, right? And
Grab
the
and
sun
go.
will start coming back. So go. At least we're teeing off 11, 14. There should be the last tee off is at 12, 18. There should be no excuses to finish. Right, Donnie, go.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on the show again, and looking forward to seeing the Ducks on Sunday.
Yeah, Rudolph says a great thing. Team Josie versus Brazil. There you go. Brandon, last words.
Thanks for the show, and go Team Josie. And see everyone on Sunday.
Mooi. Enjoy Sunday. Thanks for watching. It's always a pleasure to be with you. Until next week, goodbye.
Sorry, one more thing. Duckhook Country Club playing semi-finals at Magalies against Team Magalies on Saturday. So yeah.
Good luck. Bring it home.
DCC. Yeah.
Bring it home. Was that a hand, Brandon?
No, I was just saying yes.
Let's just goodbye. Right. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. Go play your games, Hansi.
Okay, thank you. Bye.